Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to her music room, where we just talk about artists, we discuss their journeys, we dissect what makes their artistry so special and unique to them. And today we're talking about no other than the Queen Bee, Beyonce. We've recently just had Black is King, which has come out on Disney Plus, where she's paid so much homage to Africa. She's paid so much homage to the actual culture that we don't really get to explore as much as what is fed to us in the media. Essentially what she's done is she's taken the reins and she's trying to narrate our story as accurately as she possibly can. And I recently did find out that the reason as to why she's even doing this is because an African man was not credited for his work on The Lion King when the film initially came out. So Beyonce wanted to right those wrongs and therefore create and narrate a story for us, by us, as accurately as she possibly could. And I must say she did an amazing job. If you haven't watched it, please do. What Beyonce always shows us is that people literally don't try. She literally shows us that people don't work, like they do the bare minimum. And she's someone that's always gone above and beyond. And that's exactly what I'm talking about today. I want to talk about why Beyonce is underrated. You heard me correctly, and I'll say it again. Beyonce is underrated. I am talking about Beyonce as a human, but more specifically, I'm talking about the album Beyonce. I've seen a lot of people say that 4 as an album is a lot better than Beyonce self-titled, and I'm here to tell you that you are wrong. I'm so sorry. I know this hurts, but you're wrong. Who do you know that had dropped an album with visuals, an entire album of visuals? No prior promotion about the album. I was on Twitter that night and the Drunken Love video dropped. I watched it and I was like, oh my god. And then I found out she's dropping an entire album. I said, girl, you moving different. We love it and we appreciate what she did, because what she did do during that moment is she created something completely different. Since then, how many visual albums have we had? How many drops have we had with no promotion? Like now, that's such a normal thing. But back then, when this album came out in 2013, this was actually when her dad had stopped managing her. The last album that he was even involved in was 4. And you can actually see that's the last album that she was gearing what she was doing towards commercial success. Beyonce and any other album that she's put out, any other project, anything that she's done since then has been for her. It's been for the people that she's making music for. She's doing it for the culture, if you will. She stopped pandering to the white audience and she started focusing on who she really wanted to make music for, what she wanted to make music for, and what kind of message is she getting out there. This content that she has in this album is completely different as well. It's a lot more personal. We get a taste of this through the song Mine with Drake. This is when she starts obviously talking about how she's not feeling herself since she's had Blue.
About breakups and separations, I'm not feeling like myself since the baby.
There's themes that we see throughout this album. There's sexual themes where she actually starts talking about things in a slightly more vulgar or explicit way. We see this on Partition.
I don't need you seeing Beyonce on her knees. Oh, he's so honey, yeah, he wants to fuck.
She basically freestyled the entire first part and she literally felt embarrassed in the studio. She was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this right now. Sometimes you need to just come out of your comfort zone to grow, and her comfort zone obviously wasn't talking about sex in such a way that's so explicit and basically saying what she's getting down and dirty doing in the bedroom. But I think it's very important to know that as a woman you can be multifaceted. There are different sides to you and you are allowed to enjoy sex just like anyone else. We had a lot of femininity in this album. We see this on Flawless, which literally features Chimamanda.
But why do we teach girls to aspire to marriage and we don't teach boys the same?
We are underrating how this album was a complete catalyst for the change in direction that Beyonce took in her artistry and in her influence as well. This was the tipping point for Beyonce's greatness, in my personal opinion. She called it Beyonce for a reason. Why Beyonce decided to give us a visual album rather than the regular albums that we've been getting, that we've had since the beginning of time. She wanted to connect her memories to us. She wanted us to really feel what she feels in those songs. So she wants people to hear the song with the story that's in her head. It really steps into how personal this album was for her, because it's all about her. It's all about her journeys, her memories, her emotions that we are never going to be able to replicate. A lot of them were shot with little to no preparation beforehand. A lot of it was kind of just like a freestyle kind of thing that she was doing for us. And I think that even adds to the fact that it's like, it keeps it raw as possible. This is a catalyst for Black is King, because that is a visual album. I just wanted to talk about the Queen Bee. I'm not even the biggest Beyonce stan, first and foremost, but I appreciate her a lot as an artist. It really puts everyone else on the back burner. And thank you guys for watching this video. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.